Okay, 1 Kings chapter 2, verse 13. Excuse me. Now,
How to pronounce? Adonijah.
Adonijah, the son of
PronounceNames.com.
Haggit came to
How to pronounce Bathsheba.
Bathsheba, the mother of
How to pronounce Solomon.
Solomon. So she said, "Do you come peaceably? I can't say it.
Peaceably.
Peacefully," and he said, "Peacefully." Ugh. Now I'm doing 1 Samuel chapter 17 to verse 13. The 3 oldest sons of Jesse had gone to follow Saul to the battle. The names of his 3 sons who went to the battle were
SpeechModification.com presents How to Pronounce Eliab.
Eliab, the firstborn. Next to him
Welcome to Pronounce American.
I don't know if you want me to call him
Curious about
Doctor,
how to
so you
pronounce
can
this word?
go Wednesday.
Here's how you say it.
Alright, Tuesday.
This word is pronounced as Abinadab.
Abinadab, and the third you took one of my pills.
No, I took some of that.
The road to health care you can afford is already bumpy. Then Congressman Rob Bresnahan voted to cut Medicaid to give tax breaks to billionaires, but not before selling stock in Medicaid
Poor
providers.
bullet.
Rob Bresnahan needs to
Sissy
stop
smacked me in the
cutting
nose,
Medicaid.
in my mouth too.
PronounceNames.com.
Didn't mean to. Shama. Poor kids. Poor cat. Now I'm doing verse 28. Now,
SpeechModification.com presents How to Pronounce Eliab.
Eliab, his oldest brother, heard when he spoke to the man, and Eliab's anger was aroused against David, and he said, "Why did you come down here, and with whom you have left those few sheep in the wilderness? I know your pride and the insolence of your heart, for you have come down to see the battle." I'm doing 1 Kings chapter 12, verse 26. 1 Kings chapter 12, verse 26. And
The road to healthcare you can afford is already bumpy. Then Congressman Rob Bresnahan voted to cut Medicaid to give tax breaks to billionaires, but not before selling stock in Medicaid providers. Rob Bresnahan needs to stop cutting Medicaid.
The
Now I
following
got the chills.
pronunciation is brought to you by pronouncenames.com.
Jeroboam said in his heart, now the kingdom may return to the house of David. Now I'm doing 1 Kings chapter 8. To verse 39. 1 Kings chapter 8 to verse 39. Then here in heaven your dwelling place, and forgive and act, and give to everyone according to all his ways, whose heart you know, for you alone know the hearts of all the sons of man. Okay, now I'm doing 1 King. Wow. 2 Chronicles chapter 10. COR. It's at the end. COR is at the end. 2 Chronicles chapter 10, verse 1. I mean, verse 7, not 1. Ay, ay, ay. Do you look at things according to the outward appearance? If anyone is convinced in himself that he is Christ, let him again consider this is himself, that just as he is Christ, even so we are Christ. Now I'm doing 2 Samuel chapter 7. Sorry. 2 Samuel chapter 7. Two Samuel chapter 7. Verse 8. Now therefore thus shall you say to my servant David, thus says the Lord of hosts, I took you from the sheepfold, from following the sheep, to be ruler over my people, over Israel. Now I'm doing Genesis chapter 39. It's at the first thing. The first thing, like, of the book. Genesis chapter 39, verse 6. Thus he left all that he had in Joshua's hand, and he did not know what he had except for the bread which he ate. Now Joshua was handsome in form and appearance. Now I'm doing 1 Samuel chapter 9, verse 17. Sorry. I know I'm paying the book. 1 Samuel